Aloha, aloha, and hello, my sexy friends. This is your sexy island girl again, coming right at you with some more kinky, naughty fun for you. Well, now, first and foremost, this here episode is a total last minute surprise and something fun, something that was literally just thrown together this night on my big 50th birthday Sunday, March 5, with a few ideas uh, re- and reasons for which you'll learn later throughout the show. My big 50th birthday tomorrow. It is. It is. Happy birthday to me. Now, sadly, your girl would be in Maui, Hawaii, right now, celebrating her big 50th. But as I stated uh, before, on previous shows, things have happened, and due to unfortunate circumstances that have made a drastic impact and change in my life. And due to those unfortunate circumstances, my Maui trip has canceled at the last minute. Nevertheless, Maui will always be there, so it's just postponed for now. Maui, and all you sexy islanders, I shall see you soon, no doubt about it. Now, I wasn't going to let that ruin my mood, nor spoil my birthday. And even though I have to spend it here home alone, now all by my little lonesome, I brought Hawaii and the aloha love and spirit to me all week long. I've been dancing, shaking my okuli, aka ass, Hawaiian cooking, Hawaiian self ties, sexy pics, etc., and of which some of you have already shown some love and given me some fantastic compliments. And once again, my fan base has still been growing by the minute. Again, much mahalo. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you all. And let me just mention another very, very big mahalo and thank you to a very special someone, Mr. J Love, who virtually provided me another hot, steamy birthday night Saturday yesterday. You got me once again. Once again, you got me on Valentine's Day and now for my birthday weekend. Oh, baby, baby. You on a roll, sugar. You on a roll. I cannot wait. And you know exactly what I mean. Now, one last big, huge thank you and mahalo. And big kisses to my sexy boy, D Note. D Note, he bought and sent me a beautiful brand new professional mic for my podcast, of which I just broke open today and set up to use on this very episode for the very first time. He stated he just wanted to help me succeed in the future with my podcast and figured I could use a bit of an upgrade since I was just only using my phone and laptop as a mic and to help push me in the right direction. All he asked was just to pay it forward to make the world a better place, of which I already did. Just that. It felt so good. But what an amazing friend with an amazing heart and soul. Thank you for my amazing gift and supporting my success. I truly appreciate you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. So, with all that said, let's get this sexy party started. So now I have here, y'all, my bestie, my sister from a different mister, Mistress Jinx, whom some of you may have heard on previous episodes, as some of you may have seen. She also tied me up for her first shibari decorative tie on a woman when she only has done bondage rope play on men, and she did a fantastic job, might I add. It also was my first experience being tied up, and oh my god, did I love every bit of it. Again, will also be covered in another episode. Next one, as a matter of fact. She also made me look very, very beautiful in her tie. It was so beautiful. I practiced also a few little ties of myself, of my own on her. Now, the two of us definitely, surely do know how to have a very good, kinky, fun time and have a really, really, really good time. So I hope you all are ready for this hot and naughty, spicy interview to finally get to know who exactly this Mistress Jinx really is all about. Reason being is she will be joining me here in the future. Actually, here in a month in Austin, next month in April, as we will both be out for a few days and we'll be looking for a real good time out there. Some fun, kinky fun while we're out there. We'll be looking what the Austin kink community is all about and what they have to offer, hoping to attend some munches, events, clubs, adult stores, all that goodness. I'll be doing some Austin themed self ties. She'll tie me up, and we'll be doing an episode also showing our appreciation to Austin for showing us a good time. Lastly, you'll be getting to know a lot more of her because I have, as I've mentioned before, she'll be joining me for our Mistress Hour, which will consist of a bit of history of kink, mistresses, and everything naughty, opening those closed doors to everything hidden in the bedroom. You get me? All coming very, very soon, y'all. So let's get it. Let's get to it already because I'm really, really excited. I can't wait. Hello, hello, and aloha, my bestie, my sister, my sexy Mistress Jinx. How you doing? How you feeling? Who you doing, baby girl?
Hey. Hi, I'm Mistress Jinx. I also, like with our friend D Note, I'm on the Cali DTO podcast,
That's
and
right.
I'm so glad to be here tonight to talk about myself, of course. Just kidding. No,
Good.
but to hang out with you and like have some fun.
That's
Mm,
right, baby. Let's
that's
do this.
right.
Let's do this. I like to have
Yeah.
fun with you.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
So I got
Always
some
wanted to get
questions.
ourselves into trouble. Yeah.
Ooh, lots of trouble.
Mm.
Double the trouble with us, baby.
Mm. Get it from both ends.
Austin,
Oh, did I say
Austin,
that?
Austin, you don't know what you got coming. You're
That's
not
right.
ready for us girls.
No,
It's not right, girl. But I
that's
got
right.
some questions for you. I got some
All right.
questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring
All
it.
right. All right. So, first one. How did you get the name Jinx?
Actually, it's one of my old softball nicknames because I like to crack a lot of hijinks on the field. And so instead of hijinks, shorten it to jinx. And I like to be a little bit naughty
Oh, a little bit.
everywhere I go. Yeah,
Just a little bit.
a lot of it. Let's be honest.
I know you like to be a lot of bit.
Oh yeah, I always like to mess around and have a good time because life's too short. Let's laugh, right?
That's right.
That's
That's right,
right.
girl. Yes.
Mhm.
And I know how you think. I know that dirty little mind of you.
Oh, definitely.
Always in the gutter. I know how we
In the
do.
gutter, excuse me, it's mud.
Ooh-wee. That's right.
But I like a little mud bath here and there.
Mud.
Mhm.
That's right. Next question for you, baby.
All right.
What does mistress mean to you?
A mistress to me is someone who likes to dominate men.
Dominate, huh? Just
Yeah.
how so?
Oh,
How
how
so?
do I dominate a man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, depending um, on our levels of commitment. But if you really want to truly be my slave, then there's a training process they go through for about 2 weeks before they can even meet me. And I make them into my good little slave, my good little boys, always on their hands and knees, willing to please me.
Hmm.
And if they're
Nice.
really good, oh, if they're good, they get a lot of good treats. Mm.
Oh, treats. Well then,
Treats are always fun.
I
My
bet
little
they are.
sissy boys. Oh yeah, my little sissy boys get nice little outfits for themselves.
Oh my, outfits, huh?
Mm,
Look at
yeah,
you.
the slaves. The slaves. They might get a little tongue, a little kiss,
A little tongue and kiss.
a little tongue and
Well,
kiss,
I'm sure they enjoy that.
a little
Uh-huh.
worship here and there.
Worship. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. And that may go along with my next question.
Okay.
How did you come into being a mistress?
How did I become a mistress? Because I know what men are really like underneath. Little bunch of fucking sissies and little submissives. Mm.
Oh.
Not everybody, of course, but um, I've had a very strong personality. I played most of my sports growing up on all boys teams, so I got to really know what a man really needs and how to put them in their
Mm.
place. And I'm not afraid to do it, which most women are, and I'm not. I know that it's so much fun to have a man on the floor under a good boot or your foot, to chain him up, tie him up, treat him like a pet or a little bitch that they are. So,
Hmm.
and there's not many people like me.
That's
And it
interesting.
became fun. You know what I mean? It's fun. Um, and of course, usually only in the bedroom, but it's a lot of people don't want to admit that underneath they just need to be taken care of by mommy, and I can be a really good mommy too. Now, a lot of people, well, I'm sure you have a question for this maybe, but I'm more of a sensory dom. That means I am not a sadist per se. I will train you, and I will, if I need to, spank you or give you a good crop or mark,
Mhm.
But it's mainly for training purposes. I like to use sensory domination. I like to chain. I like to cuff. If they're into humiliation, I'm okay with that.
That's
But
interesting.
yeah, but I don't. I'm not like the typical what you see on TV or whatever. Just like wants to hit you and smack you. No, no, no. I prefer blindfolding you, cuffing you, putting a ball gag in your mouth so you can't talk while I have my way with you. If you move, you get punished.
Right.
And
And
if
that
you're
does
good,
go along with the next question that
okay.
I was about to ask is name some of the tasks that you assign.
Okay, so one of the first tasks before you meet me is that you must learn how to worship and meditate upon me. So that means on your knees, naked, in a corner, thinking of me and me alone for at least 10 minutes a day, and then sending me proof,
Hmm.
which is, you know what I mean? And
Right.
making sure that you thank me every time you come in so that you know when you come in. You'll put on your collar, your training collar, you'll get on your knees, and I'll check you out and make sure you're exactly to what I want and what I need at the moment. And then you are ready for service. And
Wow.
then I said, like the sensory part of me, it's like, then I'll chain you, I'll gag you, unless you can be a good boy without the gag. I'll put you in panties and stockings if you like that. If you don't, not a big deal. And then I'll have my way with you. You move, you make a squirm or a noise, and I punish you. And that's what I like about it. Like, I love the sensory part of it. I'm very touch orientated. Hot and cold, different sensations throughout your body, and just not knowing where it's going to go.
Right.
And like I said, I use like if they like markings, if they like to be spanked and stuff, of course I'm going to do that. But that's not like, I'm not a sadist. I don't take huge pleasure in it. I take pleasure in the control of it.
Right.
I like control. That's like my thing. I love to control when I'm in a dominant position.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm sure some of these again, maybe even requested, and some of this is an added question off
Yes.
some of these men,
Mm-hmm.
are any of them normally strong, big, strong men that
Most of them are actually. Most of them are very in high power positions or big, as you say, or have masculine jobs that they have to be very masculine about. But as soon as those that door closes, they are not.
right.
I've had officers and they put 6'5", very built people on their hands and knees for me.
Right.
I've had people in the military on their hands and knees for me.
Right.
And anywhere else, if we go outside, we're just, you won't ever tell.
Right.
Except I'll know that they're wearing panties and a cage for me. You won't, but we both know. And then, of course, they're the more dominant person when we're out. But as soon as that door closes on the bedroom, it's all me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's very, very, very interesting.
And plus, it's fun to be like, oh, do your people know that you're wearing panties and a cock cage for me? Or maybe a butt plug here or there. Are you in your office right now?
That's awesome. That is fantastic. I love it.
It is fucking, especially when the bigger the better.
Oh, I bet. And I bet they love that.
Mm-hmm.
They love it.
Well, especially because a lot of women are like, you get a 6'5", very built man. A lot of people would be intimidated by that.
Absolutely.
That bitch is a sissy whore. His hole's for my pleasures. Get on your fucking knees like the bitch you are, and you're gonna be a fucking slut for me, because that's what I like. Do you understand? Oh, that's right. My good.
Quite shocking to most, but you would never think. And then next thing you know, somebody, a man like that can just
so sexy,
submit to you like that. That's fantastic.
Sexy as fuck.
Sexy. All right, next, moving on.
Yeah.
He did. Next. All right. So, rough sex or soft sex? I think we could kind of guess that.
Well, let me think. Actually, all of it. I'm a variety person. Remember, like, even though I said it's Mistress Jinx, I am a switch. So I have some good daddies that can make me do things that I normally wouldn't. But I am predominantly dominant, yes. But I do switch. And so I like variety. Why do you want just one or the other?
Absolutely. Exactly.
Yeah. So sometimes, yes, rough. Sometimes I'm mommy and very gentle and it's very loving. And other times it's not. Or the other times I'm on the bottom and I'm doing whatever daddy wants me to do, or Mr. or Sir.
Right.
Yeah. I like it all.
That's good. Isn't it great?
It is great.
Yes, I agree. With that. Soft and sensual, nice and smooth. Yes, please.
All of the above.
Lordy. All right. So next one. Do you have any unusual kinks or fetishes?
I mean, come on. I'm a mistress. It's unusual to everybody. I can tell you a few things that I really enjoy. I love men in like big, strong men in panties and stockings. It's just hot as fuck. because it's the control. Like I love control.
Mm-hmm.
In the dominant position, I love control. And
Right.
so that like really turns me on, the control over it, or
Yeah.
making them my little bitch, or talking shit down to them because their cock is so small that I can't even imagine them being without a cock cage. So that's a definite kink. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have a kissing kink. I could kiss I could kiss for days. I
Oh God,
love
that
it. Like
kissing.
it,
Yes.
nothing turns me on more than a really good kisser.
Man, those
Like
nice
it's
soft
such a
juice.
kink of mine.
Right.
Like I cannot get off without kissing. Like I had a
Mm-hmm.
sub that he's like, I don't want to be like, I'm not intimate like that. I'm like, well then I'm not for you. Cause if I can't kiss, I'm done. Like that's the joy in that for me. I
Mm-hmm. That's
love
a good
breast
one.
worship. Breast worship is amazing.
Oh, please, yes. Got you.
So fun.
Play with those big old boobies, baby.
Oh yeah. So hot, right? So hot. Mm. I do, and I like marking. I like owning people. When
Uh-huh.
it's consensual
Of
ownership.
course, yeah.
Yes, I love. I've only owned a few people because those are the ones that have been around long enough. But yes, having a dual ownership is the best.
Yeah.
But yes, owning people, having them mine, having them call me, and being having to ask permission for things is very sexy.
Right, right.
And on the opposite, I love
Oh,
giving
yeah.
them little tasks, and it's fun. And
Mm.
it's just, for me, like I said, it's the control factor. It's like these men who are big and built and hot as fuck, and nobody in the world would think like what they're wearing underneath for me or what they do behind
Right,
closed doors is the
right,
hottest shit ever. And I'm a rarity, I'm not gonna lie. Like there's not very many women that will do that
right. Mm,
and
I
then
love
look as good as me too in a leather.
well, there you go.
And
Leather.
who doesn't want to be paid? I'm not a professional. I've never been a professional. I do this for fun
Right.
and for my own self and for my partners that I want to play with because it's fun. But no, like not personally trained, don't have a family. And I give it to all the women out there who are fucking rocket
That's
bitches.
right.
You do you.
Yes.
Fucking you do
Yes.
you. And don't tell anybody that you're not worthy enough or whatever. You fucking do you.
No
And I think
kidding.
you're beautiful and wonderful. Just not, it's just not for me. Like I
Yeah,
love my profession
exactly.
and what I
Girl, I've
do.
seen you. I've seen you do you, and I've seen you in that leather. You are sexy as hot as
Well,
fuck.
yeah. So,
Oh
but
man.
unusual
Beautiful, gorgeous.
fetishes. And then my I think the biggest unusual fetish for me, honestly, is I would love to be with a switch. It's so fun to switch off and on all night long.
Right,
It's
right.
fun.
It is.
It's
It
super
is
fun,
like
and
yourself.
if you want to think of unusual, it's like I'd love to have a primary partner, like someone to come home to, and that's
Mhm.
unusual sometimes in
Mhm.
our little kinky world.
Mhm. Yes, it's
And
hard
I'm
to
on the
find.
lookout for another one. So if you're ready, you
Oh,
can get
listen
with
up,
me.
y'all. Listen up. You hear that? She's on the lookout. Woo woo. All right. Next one. Next one. We have weirdest place. The weirdest place you've ever had sex. Hmm.
Weird?
Weirdest.
I don't
Weirdest
know if it's
place.
weird. I mean,
The most unusual place. The most unusual place you've ever had.
that's hard because I mean outdoors, but I've done outdoors. I mean, the most unusual place that I've probably like given head or like done any like fun like that kind of stuff, but not sex related, has been at Disneyland on a ride. Because they
Woo!
have cameras, so you don't want to go full
The
on.
happiest place on earth. You just put a whole different level on that one.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
right.
Because they have cameras, so you don't want to go full on, but you can
Right,
hide enough to
exactly.
have fun. So that's good. I do
Yeah.
like to hike naked. You know that. Like I hike naked all the
Mhm.
time. So
Yeah.
well, I'm not full. not fully nude because I'm worried about running upon children or families, but it's like always topless with a cami just in case. And I've only been caught almost twice, so we're good. But I love the freedom in that.
Yeah.
And playing outside is so fun.
Oh yeah,
Super
definitely.
fun.
What's your favorite sex position?
Oh, that just depends. Am I a dom or am I sub? If I'm a sub, it's whatever daddy wants. And I love doggy. If they have a big, nice
Oh
cock.
yes, that's a good one. That is definitely a good one.
Or if I have like a nice little cuckold, doggy's nice so they can watch, they can have their face underneath while they watch as a bigger cock goes inside, and then they can get ready for it.
Absolutely.
Get ready for their cleanup job. That's nice. I do like a good cowgirl.
Yes,
Especially
absolutely.
when they're like chained up and they can't move. So that's
and you're in full control. Just ride them, ride it. Yes.
But then it's like sometimes it's like the missionary's great with the person that like you connect with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think but really yeah, depends. Doggy, cowgirl, fucking getting rammed. Oh. Yes. So, bent over a fucking table hot too.
Oh my goodness.
Or when you're pegging a man right over the bed, that can be hot. Or he's over the table and you're giving it to him. That can be hot too.
There you
go. Using all his holes the right way.
I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. So that one's always a hot topic.
It's very hot.
Your mind just starts going and you start imagining.
Trust.
Right? You just start imagining and you just start getting chills and goosey bumps.
Or like when you're dominating a man and he's like totally submissive and you get him spit roasted is fucking like.
Okay, wait. Hold on a minute. Spit roasted?
Yes. So he has a cock in his mouth because he's a little bitch. And I'm fucking jamming him up the ass, pegging him. Like the little bitch he is.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Well then, there you go.
Oh yeah.
In case anybody was wondering the same question I was.
or you can be spit roasted, and that's kind of fun too.
That exactly. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Spit roasted.
Either
Let
side
me write that down. Drop that down a little bit.
Either side of the coin was fun,
Okay, so next one. Do you like? My goodness.
I'm glad I'm teaching you new words. It's great.
Roasted. I'm telling you, man, there's so much out there. So much
it's
out
all
there.
About the control. It's all about the control and doing what your partner wants to do and what you want to do in a clear, open communication. Like that's what they wanted to do. So that's what they wanted to do. And so because I like them enough, or in certain situations, when you're with a partner for a long time, if you like them or love them enough and you're willing to explore their kinks as well, and just knowing that you're willing, to try things with them. It's nothing that like it's not talked about before. It's always consensual. There's a lot of aftercare involved. A lot of aftercare.
Aftercare and the communication.
Cuddling and like kissing and holding each other all night. And it's like the best.
Yes, for sure.
So good. I'm like, aw.
Us girls, I know, right?
And I get submissive. I'm like,
aw. No more doms. We're all cute cuddly now.
Yeah, it's like cuddle. Although you can be little spoon, I'm okay with that too.
Okay.
I'll be your big spoon. I'll cuddle with you.
No, I love
you. Can rest your head on my boobs. It's fine. My breast is ready for your head.
Oh, the men love that.
Oh, they do when you have the big boobies. I know.
The big old boobage.
Triple D here. So I get you.
That's right. Okay, I think this one we all may know, but since you are a switch,
Oh, no.
do you like to be dominant or submissive?
I'm gonna go with I'm mainly dominant, and which I don't mind. However, it's very interesting to find out that most out there in this world that I found out the umpteen years that I've been doing this, it's very rare to get someone who's more dominant.
Yeah.
To get a really good dominant that doesn't want to be paid or is not a professional.
Right.
But I lean dominant, but I like to be submissive and not think for a while and get into that sub zone, which is fucking fantastic.
Girl, I'm learning
we
that.
get into that subspace.
Oh,
I call it we call it subspace. And it's just like the best ever. You're just pleasing and do whatever you want, Daddy.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Daddy, I am actually learning more and more of that, and I'm kind of loving it.
Yeah, it's like, Daddy, whatever you want. Daddy, I'll do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy.
Man.
You're a good girl.
It is lovely. Quite lovely. Man.
It is fun.
Oh, goodness. Again,
and it's fun to switch around and be like, but I always do warn them. I'm like, there's certain words that if you use it, I'm going to switch on you, and it's not. Just and that I have a few words. You say that to me, I'm going to fucking dom the shit out of you. And so we usually have like, I've only been with a few switches because it's hard to find. Let's be honest.
Yes, it is.
And we have a code word. So we'll say the code word and then we'll switch. And it's so fun. It's so fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Have you ever had any one night stands?
Yes, but not intentionally.
Oops.
But you know what I mean? Like, no, like not intentionally, because I'm very, very, like I said, there's a process that you go through me if you really want to be a slave or a sub to me. There's a process, so that I'm very, very choosy because I've always been that way and very careful. Okay. And so I like more consistent relationships, whatever they may be. Okay. But I like the consistency. I don't do one night stands. I don't mind casual, obviously, but I like consistent relationships with that. And so I usually don't have one night stands, except if it's like, it doesn't work out on either part of us. So yeah, has it happened? Sure. But that was never the intention. It just got that way. Yeah.
Okay.
So of course. But I'm very, very choosy.
Why are you so choosy?
Why? Because I like what I like. and no offense, I can be choosy. There's not very many of me like out there. And I've had them try. They're like this and that. I'm like, all right, but you'll be back. Oh, are you back? That's right. Oh, what? They wanted how much from you? Okay, got you. No, I just want fun and a partner. And they're like, you're rare. I'm like, I know. I'm finding more and more. It's okay. I mean, I've had people fly out to see me, you know? I've had a few people fly out to see me.
They want more of that Mistress Jinx. They want more of you, Jinx. They're craving you. That's awesome. That's beautiful, beautiful.
Now, if I can just get one of them.
What's that?
I said, if I can just get one of them to stick around a little bit.
No, right.
I want a primary. Like, that's my whole goal, is to have a primary at home and we can have fun together and then explore together and just have fun.
Oh, you'll get it.
But when there's like a bad day, you have someone to come home to or someone to support you. Yeah. I think that's wonderful.
You'll find it. I know you will.
I'm going to try my hardest to find
Listen up. I'm telling y'all. She's on the lookout. Who's gonna get her? Because whoever does, man, they're gonna be a lucky little bastard. I'll tell you.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they are. I know this for sure. I've known this girl for years, and I know whoever gets her, man, oh man. They
Mm-mm.
are in for the ride of their life with this one.
Mm-mm,
I'll tell you.
yes.
I'll tell you.
Mm-mm.
I know for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know her on that level, but I know.
No.
I'm just saying.
Which, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've had threesomes with women, and stuff like that. I'm just not gay, like at any source, or have any inclination. I'll do it for a partner. But I'm like, man, sometimes I wish, because some of these women are fucking hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
Right?
they're so hot. But I'm just not like it. Just
Neither
doesn't.
one of us are
It
are
just
not
doesn't
like
do
that,
it.
and her and I
It
have not
doesn't.
done that with each other.
Yeah,
But
it
just
doesn't
put
do
it
it
out
for
there.
me. Like, I wish it did it for me, but it just doesn't. Now, you know what does it for me though? Like, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my last threesome escapade. I'll let you know. This is what does it for me, because you know how I love to be in control. So I'm the one to control her and him
Mm-hmm.
and what they're allowed to do. That's fun for me.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, like I mean, God, there's been some beautiful women, but I'm like, it just doesn't do it for me. Now a man in panties fucking does it for me. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, and I say love everybody.
That's right. That's
We're
right.
all a spectrum, and let's be on it together.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, girl. I've been offered some interesting offers here lately, and I'm
I'm telling you.
I'm like,
Ooh,
all
this
right.
one
Well,
lady.
I'm
Ooh,
almost leaning towards it. I've been offered some to be a
it's
unicorn
fun.
and all
I
of
mean,
it, and
I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
like,
Like, I'm not gonna
okay.
lie. I feel like you got to try and have fun, and for me, it's like I want to have fun with my partner, and if that's what my partner wants to do, of course I'm gonna like try or have fun with it.
Mhm,
There's just certain
mhm,
rules that I have because I'm not into ladies as much. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So I
Yeah.
make it more of as if I can control the situation like that and be more dominant, I'm okay with it.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, but
Oh
there's this
man,
one woman,
I'm at
man,
a point where I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go and have fun with
then
it.
do
I'm
it.
like, all
Then do
right,
it. Do it.
right,
Do it.
right.
I'm not gonna lie, do it. Cause I mean, and if I was, there's this one lady, I'll never forget her because she was so fucking hot and hit on me in the hot tub. Oh, like if I was even close to being a lesbian or bisexual, you are the one. Like, you will always be in my head. You're the one. Hands down, you're
No
fucking awesome. You
joke.
would be the one. I'm
Beautiful
like,
women out there. Gorgeous, gorgeous
ooh,
women.
I'm like, you're like the closest, like you were it. And I still remember her to this day because I was like, you would have been it.
Some sexy fun, sexy good times. And
Yeah,
again,
but
I'm not a
I just
lesbian either. I'm not bisexual
no, I
or
just like
lesbian,
talk.
but
I
shit,
like talking.
I'm like, you know what? I'm down for some fun though.
Yeah, I like cock too much. I'm sorry, or cock in a cage, or cock in panties. I just
Exactly.
have to know that
All
it's a.
about it.
I'm into. Oh my god, men's upper bodies and me are like
Look at
fucking.
that. Mm-mm-mm.
Not a butt
Yeah.
girl. I'm into strength and like upper body and big. Oh, so fucking
Okay.
hot.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Or or a man that's super sexy in fucking underwear and they can be thin or whatever as they're fucking sexy in fucking panties and stockings for me.
Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah,
Not for me.
I know.
Not for me.
That's stupid, man.
But that's all you, girl. That's all you. To
I will
you, to
feminize
you,
them.
baby.
I will feminize them and make them a little bitch. Mm.
That's awesome. All
And my little
right, all
pets.
right, all
And
right.
my
Next
little pets. My
question.
little pets that are so cute. That want to be my little doggies.
Look at you. Girl, you're too much. You're too
Mm.
much. I love it. Love you. All right. So, sex on the bed, couch, or floor, honey. What's up
All,
with that?
all,
All
all,
of the above. Hell
all
yeah.
of the above on a
Thank
table,
you.
on a chair, in the
Uh-huh.
bathroom, in a
That's
stall,
right.
on the
I know
airplane,
it.
in
I
the
knew it.
movie
I knew she was
theater.
gonna say that because I know her all
Obviously,
too well.
obviously,
Yes.
at, obviously at Disneyland. On
That's
a
right.
train, a plane,
Oh,
in a car.
thank you, ma'am. Yes.
All of the above.
That's right. Like I said with Mr. DTL, pop my ass on the fucking counter and let's do this, bitch.
Oh, some of the men out there, if they know me, they know what I like to do with, just being creative with what's around the house.
Okay,
There's so many
exactly.
uses for dual
Yep,
uses for things that you would never think of, but I will.
exactly. On the
I
staircase,
will.
man.
Hmm.
We can get creative and we can just
Oh, I know what
do
to do with a spatula. I can do
exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I can do a wooden spoon,
Yep, a wooden spoon, the
both
spatula.
sides.
Oh yeah,
Both sides of
absolutely.
a wooden spoon. I know how to use a beater really well on myself and other places.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Get creative. Get those
Yeah,
creative
the
juices
candles are very
flowing.
nice. They're
Yep.
nice for a reason, and they go in many
Mhm.
things.
Absolutely. There you go.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep. See, I tell you, man. Too much fun. Too much
It's
fun. All
like,
right.
well, it's nice because I have a creative mind, so
Uh-huh. When you have a
I can
creative
make.
mind, you can go all out.
And there's so many things that you can think of, and it's
Mhm.
fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Hot, hot, hot. And you and I have very, very creative minds. That is for
You
damn
know,
sure. That is
that's right.
absolutely right. Okay, so have you ever had sex in a public place? And we kind of already covered place. We can
I
kind of skip
mean,
this question.
yeah, yes,
Moving on. Next one. Have
yes,
you ever
and
been
yes, and yes.
and yes. Multiple yeses on that one. Have you ever been caught masturbating? That's a good one.
Ooh, almost caught, but never like fully caught. Like one time I was playing with myself in the car,
Ooh,
for with somebody
ooh.
that I'd been with for a while, a nice longer relationship. And I was playing with him in the car with a little
Mm.
video. And I get this knock on the door by a police officer.
Oh.
Oh, luckily, I was in a skirt and I put it down, and they're like, "What are you doing, ma'am, here in this um, giant structure?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just waiting for Costco to open. I'm sorry." I'm like trying to wipe the sweat off me.
Great.
And he's like, "Okay, well, you probably, I'm just gonna be here." I said, "My tire kind of like I need help with my tire." And so I'm just waiting here, which is true. That's why I was waiting. But then I got bored and I had to masturbate with a friend.
You got to take care of
With
business.
a friend. Mhm. And when I tell you there's a little tool, that, you can, it's a car tool, but it fits in other places as well too.
Uh-huh. You're right.
Yeah. And so that stayed in there and while I was talking to him, and then he left and was just waiting for me.
I
But yeah, I
love.
almost got caught there. Then I almost got caught hiking a couple times on a trail.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, it's fun times.
that's great.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
Or
lovely.
like, when you're fucking in a car in the back seat and there's people walking by,
Uh-huh.
and there's steam, like they know what's going on, but no one's gonna say anything. They just walk along.
Oh God, girl, man. There's been times I've
No, the
gotten
best ever was the one
applause.
time. The best ever got me at one time when I was like, "Why is my head hurt today? God, it hurts like right here. It's so weird." I'm like, "Oh, that's right."
Yep.
Because I was in the back of the car and I was the sub. And my daddy just wanted to fuck me really hard, and my head kept hitting the fucking
There
handle.
you go. Oops.
At least
Oh,
I'm
now I
bendy. At
remember
least I
why.
do yoga. At least I do yoga and I'm bendy. But like, yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, lovely,
Good
lovely, lovely,
times.
lovely. That's right. Always a good time. So,
Yeah,
what does your favorite underwear look like?
it doesn't
And why is that?
because I don't like to wear underwear.
Oh,
Well, most daddies don't want me to wear underwear. So because easy access, right?
that's
But if
right.
I'm doming, I have black satin and lace, which I love. I like
There you
lace.
go.
I like the mixture, and I love lace on men. It's hot.
Lace is beautiful. Yes, it is.
Lace is beautiful. So
Lace is great.
yes.
Lace is very great.
I know. I wore a pair of lace last night. It was like satin and lace. Some of my nice panties with satin and lace.
There you go. I like lace myself every so often, as some have noticed on some of my pictures. And then again, most of the time, I don't wear underwear.
I know, like it's just free not to.
It's best not to. It is very
just
free.
Like pajamas. What are pajamas? I don't wear those.
It's very freeing most of the time.
I've always been, I don't know if it's my native side that I just don't like clothes to bed.
Exactly. Just like
us Hawaiians,
most of the time it's just being around.
I want to feel the sheet. I just want to feel the sheet or a warm body next to me. It's like that's
that would be the best. Just a nice warm body heat.
I'm such a sensory person.
Oh my God, me too. Yes, just give me a nice warm body up against me and good to go. That's it. Fuck the clothes. Yeah. Right? Just no clothes.
I've always been like that, even like since high school.
Yes,
that's why I was stuck with. I was stuck with shorts and like a tank top always next to me, just in case I had to like put them right away. But no.
Yep. Like most of this weekend for my birthday, I was mainly in my sarong, in my Hawaiian sarong all weekend long. Yep. That's it. Dancing and being naked pretty much all weekend. Yep. For my birthday. All right. Which thank you, by the way, for dancing with me.
Oh, I love dancing with you.
We've had some nice, good dance workouts doing our Tahitian dancing. We've been great.
Gotta get those hips in.
That's right. We've been dancing and exercising real good. All right. Yes. Feeling good. All right, moving on. We're gonna make this an episode that's gonna be like 5 hours long. Excuse us. You get the two of us together and we could talk for days, so don't mind us.
Well, I mean, any one of these questions we could probably talk for at least an hour, but
right,
exactly. Trying to give you the speedy version.
We're trying to speed right through this, so please bear with us. All right. So, underwears. Yep, moving on. Okay, so is there anybody right now, right this moment, that you would like to have sex with?
Of course there is. Of course there is. Am I submissive or dominant?
All right, great. So there we go.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Am I submissive or dominant? If I'm submissive, there's a really, daddy. I like daddy. Daddy's big and strong.
There you go.
And there's a lovely switch that I really want to be with. His name has a B in it and a J in it.
Just throwing it out there. Just putting it out there. She's ready for you. She's waiting.
Although, fuck. There's so many I want to do right now. Like, God, there's so many hot men. You know what I mean? Like,
not enough. I know.
Right now, yes, there's a lot of men that I would love to have. Another one, let's just go with Jay, who I saw last night, and he's fucking hot as shit too. He's a little switch, but more submissive. That's the hard part. So this is what I've learned. Let me give you this. Okay. So I met many I'm a switch. Okay, great. But I know I can never find a dom. So can you dominate me? Of course. Then I can never be a dominant with you. You're just so good. No, bitch, that's not the agreement we had. The agreement we had was you were supposed to dominate me, not all the time, but once in a while. I can't do that now. Like, all I see you is I'm fucking done. Like, I need a moment here. That's not the agreement. I need a moment. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that shit?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never just had someone like you. I know. I told you that. I'm very good. Yes. But the problem is that's not what we agreed upon. So now I'm going to have to punish you doubly.
Oh, she's about to punish you. Oh, no. You better watch out.
Yep. Now I'm going to have to punish you doubly for that. So that's cockade just staying a lot longer on you with that cock cage key, it's on my neck until the next time I see you. I don't
Oh
know.
man,
2 days maybe.
you're in for it now, buddy.
Yeah, bitch.
You're
I'm
in
gonna
for it.
mark you now. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
So that's
time
what
right there.
yeah.
That's a good time right
It's a
there.
very good time. Mm.
Being punished can be lots of fun.
It's so fun.
All right. So,
But yes, a lot of men I would like to sleep with right now. All I've known, all who I've known, because you know me, I'm choosy.
right. Of
Yeah,
course.
no one knew. I don't know, unless your name's Tom Hardy or LL Cool J or
Yeah, I got my list of celebrities too. Man, oh man, and I fantasize about them.
or
Sometimes
Pedro
there's like
Pascal.
4 at the same time
Oh
that
my
I'm having
God,
sex with in my dreams. Good
yeah,
Lord.
Pedro Pascal. I'll take him too.
Ooh, wait, don't let
Nice
me.
little
I'll have a
Mandalorian.
chocolate feast in one night.
Mm.
All right. So, do you prefer giving or receiving oral sex, my dear?
Ooh, ooh. Honestly, I prefer giving.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I don't trust me. I do not mind as a dom a nice tongue, so hot. But I like worshiping a good cock for daddy. And if you're really good submissive, really good, or it's your birthday and you've been really good, I'm very good at oral.
There you go. You hear that?
I mean, a lot of women don't like it, and I have no problem. The hard part, though, is sometimes is everyone likes it different, and to try to find sometimes that rhythm.
Yeah.
But I will. I'll worship a cock for
Yes.
daddy, but only for daddy.
Very nice.
Mm.
Very nice. Worshiping one is very nice to do.
Yeah, but if they have a good tongue, I'm down.
Man,
If
a
they
tongue
have,
that knows somebody that knows how to work that tongue.
yes,
Isn't it
the
beautiful?
tongue.
It
Yep,
is so beautiful.
yep.
Take me to
I will
heaven, please.
smother your fucking face with. I will fucking smother your face. And
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't mind rim jobs. So yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
Lick your
Lord,
ass like
Lord.
an ice cream cone, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mm, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
are you into dressing up for sex? I think.
That would be yes.
I think we could cover that a little bit
Are you
too.
talking about like role play or like dressing up?
Both.
Oh, I'm
Both.
both. I'm both. I like,
Oh, role playing is fun.
you've seen my outfit. I have a
I
lot.
have, but many of these people have not.
I know.
Let
The
them
fun thing
in.
too is on
Let them
Halloween,
in.
I dressed up as a clown and that was fun. I was a kinky clown.
She sure was.
That was a couple Halloweens ago, but yeah, I was a super kinky clown.
I've seen some of this girl's costumes, kinky costumes. They're
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely loves dressing up, y'all.
I
She
love
does. And she
dressing
does
up.
a fantastic job. Oh, she is so
Mm.
cool with her
I mean, I
costume.
don't have to, but it is fun. If they like, I won't. Yeah, I just like want to have fun in
She
whatever
dressed
way
up last
we
night
can.
and she looked very hot.
Thank you.
And she
I did
did.
dress up,
She did. She looked
but
super
he was
hot.
a very good boy, so I could do that.
No.
Yeah, but you have to be a good boy for me to dress up for you. I don't dress up for anybody. It's a reward. You know what I mean? You have to make them earn it. You have to
That's
make them earn
right.
it. Yeah, you
That's
have to make them, and he earned it. He earn it.
There you go. I love to dress up myself.
Yeah.
Dressing up is so fun. All right. So, sex in the bath or sex in the shower?
Shower, but sex in a hot tub.
Oh, good. I know, right? I
Right? Like a bathtub? Like
know.
a bathtub is tiny. Like, no.
But if you find a good size one, a hot
Well,
tub,
yeah,
a
but that's to me more like a
jacuzzi.
jacuzzi.
Yep, a jacuzzi, a hot tub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, some bubbles, some
Bubbles.
suds,
Bend me over and fucking
matching.
doggy me. Yes,
Oh
please.
my God,
Or I'll bend you
man.
over and doggy you. I mean, it could be go both ways.
And just rolling around in that tub and
Mhm.
just doing the
Yeah.
thing,
Mm,
right? And
mm.
then the shower up against
Oh,
the wall,
yep.
that shower wall.
Oh, no, when there's a detachable head.
There you go. That's
Super
right.
fun.
Ooh, super
Super fun on
fun,
both
super
on both
fun.
people. On both people. It's fun.
That's right.
That's
Absolutely.
right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had a threesome?
I think we mentioned that. Yes.
We kind of mentioned that a
Yeah.
little bit. Cover a
Yes.
little bit about that.
Yeah. We have.
I like threesomes. I love
Mm-hmm. Done it.
threesomes. I want more of it.
I
Definitely.
want more if I had a primary partner and I felt comfortable with exploring with them. Yes.
Now, have you had threesomes with two guys, or have you had threesomes with two women,
Two women.
or both?
I want the guys.
And what do you like? And what do you
No,
like?
I mean,
What do you like best?
like technically, yes, with the guys because it's cuckolding, but no, because they're not having. There's a person in the room, but they're not able to touch or do anything really.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a threesome in the sense that there's someone watching, but they're not
Mm-hmm.
allowed to play. You know, and that I
Right.
prefer. That I like better. But I've never had someone like all the doms or daddies that I've been with. They're very like protective.
Right.
And they don't want me with someone else, like another man, because of certain reasons.
Right.
So it's
Right.
always been with women. But yeah,
Gotcha.
no. And then but I like having like a good little cuck. So hot. Playing to the corner. Oh, you can't do anything with that little penis, so I have to get a big man to fuck me, so you can watch him fuck me really good. Yes.
Girl, I've been sitting here having so many fantasies lately of
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's
two,
so fun.
three guys here just devouring me. Oh my
Right.
Lord.
I have like my dream cuckold. He's in Thailand. He's
Ah,
my
you
fucking
can
dream. Like
tell me about that.
he's my fucking dream.
You need to get your ass to Thailand, girl. You need to get your little ass to Thailand. We need to get you there.
Yes.
Somehow, some way. Thailand, here she comes. Here she comes, Thailand. You hear this?
There's
She's
one in
getting there.
Thailand, and then there's a dream, but he's not too far away. But work issues. Let's just put it that way.
Ah, I need to get
And
to
he's a
Washington.
dream
I need
too.
to get to Washington somehow. Can you get me to Washington, girl? Can you get me to Washington, please?
Thailand or there's one
Did
out
you
in
hear me?
yes,
Jinx,
yes.
did you hear me? Can you get me to Washington and I'll get
Let's
you
get
to
it.
Thailand? Can we do
Oh
this?
yeah,
Can we
let's
work
do
it
that.
out?
I'll take that
All
bet.
right. All right.
There's one in San Diego I'd really like too, San Diego
Can you
County.
get me also to OC? To
Yeah, I'll get you to OC, and
All right.
I want San Diego.
Okay.
Oh,
We need to
he's
get
hot.
some places. We need to travel to do some traveling here.
I need some Amsterdam. Oh my God, there's a
There's a place in
cute,
Texas. Okay. All
a
right. So let's
very
move on.
cute, a very cute subby, and oh
There's
my
one in
God,
New Jersey.
Amsterdam,
Okay. We need to
and he's
stop.
in
Listen,
Amsterdam,
we
and
need to
he would
stop.
be fucking
There's a place
amazing to
in
play with.
Hawaii.
His
We
name, oh
got
my God, SS in Amsterdam. Yes, please.
listen
Oh,
to us.
so
We just a
cute.
bunch of little hoes. Okay, so
You're a hoe. Don't call me a hoe, bitch.
look, we're not hoes. We're just crazy little. We're just fun. We're just fun. All right,
Okay.
so
Okay.
we're fun. That's all it is. All right, so moving on again.
Well, why
5
are
hours.
this is my no, this is my problem. Why are the kinky people so far away? Why
I
are we
know
all
because
spread
they're
out
all
over the
so
world?
far. They're
We
all
need to be
over.
here. No,
Right
it's
with
sad.
us. They need to be with us.
Or
Need some
I've almost had a couple primaries and then they move. What's up with that?
Not okay.
It's not okay. All right. Anyway. It's not okay.
All right. Have you ever sent someone a dirty text and or picture?
Never. I've never done that in my entire life. I have
No,
no idea what you're talking
really?
about.
Aw.
Clearly, no, I have not. All the time.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Skip.
like it. It's fun, especially when they reciprocate. You know?
Oh, of course. Of
But they
course.
have to, like I said, if I'm a dom, they have to be really good and earn that shit.
Yes.
And
Some
then for
people
daddies, of
just
course.
deserve a little extra something special,
Yeah, and
right?
of course for daddies, I'll do whatever you want, daddy.
Some people just deserve a little something special.
Plus, it's fun.
It is. It
Mm.
is.
Especially when you have like longer distance relationships. Like I don't,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know, because you've known me a long time. I
Yes.
had a long distance relationship, and that's how we made it work. It worked that way.
Absolutely.
It was very fun.
And it's nice to know when somebody feels good when they look at you, when they are getting off on you,
Or you
and
get off at the same
or
time,
you
even
get
if
off
it's
at the
text
same
or
time, and
video.
mm,
Oh, I'm an auditory
so
person too, so I
lovely.
love hearing. Oh,
Yes, absolutely.
and I
Oh my
love, I don't know what, oh, this is a weird kink of mine. I can tell you now because I just remembered it because of the auditory. But I love
yes,
in the video, I love watching a man come. It is just like
yes.
so hot to me because it's
It is
like, as a
extremely
submissive,
a turn
especially
on.
when I'm submissive, it's like I've done my job. As a submissive, I've
Exactly.
done my job.
Yes.
Like they got off and they're happy, and I just, it just like
Thank
makes,
you.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, so that's a
To
kink of mine.
know that you have pleased them.
And I do
Yeah.
love a good snowball, so
Those snowballs. Again, something else I just learned. For those that do not know what a snowball is, would you care to explain?
oh, a snowball is when I fucking suck you off. I take the cum in my mouth and I give you a nice kiss, deep and long, and make you eat your own cum. Or the opposite, you know what I
Or the
mean? But
opposite. Exactly. Vice
yeah,
versa.
mainly like when I give a guy a good blow job and he unloads, and just save a little bit just for him. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, is there anything you would do after sex?
Cuddle.
Smoke, eat, drink,
Well,
etc.
I'm sober, so I don't do any of that kind of stuff. You know that.
What do you do? What do you do after sex?
I cuddle and
Okay.
kiss. I cuddle
Nice.
and kiss. And then yes, if it's got really hot,
What
like I want some
aftercare?
water. Yeah, I want some water.
You hydrate.
I
Exactly.
hydrate with
Especially
water.
if it's a nice marathon, which I hope to have here soon. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to
Or like
a
a good,
specific meeting that I hope to have with somebody that I think that might be a nice long marathon. I said we better have some extra water and hydrate because I think it might be lead to that.
but Gatorade, water, something. You
Gatorade.
know what I mean?
Good.
Something
Yes.
like that. But it's mainly like aftercare with me. Like I love cuddling and like holding each other all night, and
Yes.
just like the
That's
aftercare part.
good.
Love. I love,
Yeah.
you know me, 'cause I love kissing and touching and like I'm
Very
sensory.
important.
I'm very sensory, so I love that.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Very
Yeah.
good. And early sex or late night sex?
Well, I am not a morning person,
Morning
but
sex is great. Why
but
not?
I said but if the sex is good, who cares what time of day it is? Wake me up.
See, now a lot of men do like that, they like that morning sex. They
Well, I
like
have
to
no
wake up
problem.
and they have that morning
I have.
bliss. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna do a lot with you. Okay, it depends if you're chained up or not, and then I'm not gonna do shit with you. I'm gonna play with you and torture you. Because not torture in that sense, but like edge you
Mm-hmm.
for a long time. But yeah,
Oh
I have
my
no problem
God,
with
I
morning
love
sex, but
waking up to morning sex.
I love it all the times of day. So let's just be honest. It's really not a turn.
There you go. So you like that late night sex, huh?
I like it all the time. Like I told you, I am a very, very sexual person, and
Good.
I could
Yeah.
have sex multiple times a day,
Morning,
which
night.
is very difficult for some men
Right.
to do because they can't keep up with me, but that's okay.
Right.
As long as there's other things going on. But yeah, like I love switching all through the night, and I've done that like once or twice, and
Mhm.
that is the best.
That's where you and I are the same. Let's do it all day and night.
All day, all night.
Let's take breaks throughout the day. I'll meet you for lunch.
Switch.
I'll meet you for yep. Let's do this. Let's
Yeah.
figure this out. I don't care
Man,
what
but I've
time
had
of the
like, but
night.
I've had people that are like, I can't do that. I
Oh,
just had
come
that.
on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I want
No,
it
all
all
the
day
time.
and night, morning, noon, night, in between. Let's do this. Yes, ma'am. All right, what are your favorite kinks? Nah, we already talked about that. Let's skip it.
Yeah, we talked about
Kinks,
that.
kinks wanting to experience or that you haven't yet. That's a good one.
I told you a primary. I really want to own and be owned
But
for a
something that
long
you
amount of
haven't
time.
yet, that you haven't
I
yet.
haven't. No, because it's either like sub or I'm a sub. Like my longest term, like casual, whatever you want to call it, like more primary than anything was 3 years, but I was more submissive
Mhm.
with him. But we're open, casual, open relationship. I should just say it's open relationship. But like, yeah, but you know what I mean?
Right.
And then the other ones I've had, they're submissive and I'm the dominant one. I would really love a switch primary. I have not experienced a long term
Experience that.
in that sense.
Right.
In
Right.
that sense, I would also love to do a 24-hour experience over a weekend somewhere else where we're not known,
Hmm.
which would be fun. I have not done yet. I've gotten almost close, but haven't done that yet.
Right.
Also, I really would love, since I'm single right now, to well, like it matters if I'm single or not. But also, let's see what else I haven't done that I want to experience, or maybe experience again. I want to do more role play.
Role play.
Yes,
That is fun.
role play.
Yes.
Or pretending you're meeting someone at a bar.
There you go.
Or showing up somewhere. That would be fun.
There you go. All
You know,
right.
that would be fun. More cuckolding would be fun. Exploring
Mm.
with someone would be fun.
Yes.
Just
All
more
right.
of everything.
More of everything, right?
Yeah,
Good, good, good. How long have you been in this lifestyle, Jinx?
a fucking long time. I took a hiatus, obviously. It was in a long-term relationship, but I started off pretty early liking all this stuff, and I would say over 10 years.
Okay, great. And how how have you evolved throughout the years, and what have you learned that you want out of it now?
What have I learned?
Yes.
That the people that you think, like these big masculine style men or whatever, that are fucking handsome and gorgeous, and my friends can't believe, how do you get someone like that? I'm like, oh, you just don't know them, because they like to be dominated and humiliated, and I'm very good at it, and a lot of people aren't, which I was very surprised at. So that's what I've learned over the years, and I like it. I think it's fun, and so I've been able to explore more with that, which is super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've gotten out of it is variety. Like, I love exploring with people. I love it. I love exploring with what people haven't done. And I'm like, really? You haven't done that? I'm going to do that for you. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And I really, you understand more. It's like, I'm a very sensory person. I love sensory. I love to touch and to kiss, and, all that goes with it.
Right.
And I love variety in all aspects. Like I can't just be one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And what have you learned that you want out of it now?
What do I want out of it? Like
Hmm.
I said, a primary relationship where I can explore with someone.
Okay. Perfect. And the most important aspect that stands out to you from either the lifestyle and or the community?
Communication. There's no vanilla relationship I've ever been in that is uh, not as open as one in the kink community. The kink community are way more open, way more communicative with one another,
Yep.
way more like you have to be because you're doing
Hmm.
things that could hurt someone or that are like, especially in our country. Other countries are different, but in our country, where that masculinity comes in and feminizing men and making them feel like it's okay to do this.
Yep.
You're not going to be found out. I don't act that way on the outside. You know what I mean?
That's
You
right.
can have a relationship and be one way inside a room versus when you're outside. And it's okay to be that way. And it's
That's so
okay to want this and have fun with it,
excuse me. Yep.
you know, without anyone judging you,
So true.
you know, especially for men who are wanting to be submissive more,
Right.
exploring that side of themselves. It's okay to want a mommy to hold you and caress you. I'm not going to, but trust me, like outside, you'll never know because they're more dominant on the outside world to the outside people.
Right.
But as soon as this door's locked, it's my turn. But you know what I mean? And just showing them that it's okay. And it's hard because it's a lot of them are like big, like sports players or athletes, or like I said, like in these high powered jobs or jobs that you have to be more masculine at, that the world
Right.
sees you as more masculine. And then coming back and being like, I want to take a cock in my ass from you. Like, I want you to peg me and I want to do this with you. And like, and that's okay.
Right.
And showing them that that's why the aftercare is so important,
Absolutely.
and saying like, no, you're still a man, you're still okay, you can still be masculine and manly, just you have both sides of you, and that's great, and I think it's wonderful.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
For sure. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I want to explore that with you. I want to push you. I want to
Right.
be pushed. I want to be pushed, and I want you to push. I want you to push me, and I want to push you
Right.
to explore. And if you don't like it, then we find out. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that either. Okay, good. Or I like that. Like, we need to do that. Okay, let's do that. Like,
Exactly. That communication is
and
so
the
very
communication and the willingness to be open and have fun with each other.
right.
But I mean, it's difficult. It's very difficult to hold on to because as a mistress, it's like it's like that whole complex that you're raised with, the Madonna or the whore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm not your fucking fantasy. I'm not here to just like fucking one off you, like you said, like a one night stand kind of thing.
Right. Right.
I'm not I want this as a lifestyle. And it's sometimes it's hard for people to understand that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh, so important, and I'm sure very difficult. Yeah. That's that's great. That's great. And then lastly, but certainly not least, because we know that we're going to know so much more of you. You've been amazing. Lastly, your short-term and long-term goals.
My short term goal is go to Austin and have a fucking fabulous
Oh
time.
my gosh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, girl. Next month, we are going to rock it out there. We sure are.
It's so much fun. So much fun. I can't wait.
Oh, yes.
Also, to get together with Mr. J. Oh, Mr. J. He's my short term goal. I saw him last night. He's so hot and sexy. He's a good little boy for me. He's
Mr.
sexy.
J. She is on a hunt for you.
Mm.
Man. She's
And there's really, really someone I told you in San Diego County that I would love, and I'm working on it,
mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
long term, We need to go to Thailand, girl. That's my long-term goal. And I'm
We're
not
gonna
just
be Thailand. Here we come somehow.
oh my God, like you're my fucking dream, dude. Just like at least a week or day. You're like my dream, check. Dream, cuckold, check, done that.
That's awesome.
Then Amsterdam, yes, hot boy, Amsterdam, big cock, check. But honestly, my long-term goal, like I said, like I really want to have someone and support them and have them support me and in all aspects of life and then have fun with them. That would be
Right.
the goal. That would be a goal.
All right.
So yeah.
Perfect.
And for my podcast
Oh,
to do
that
super
pop.
amazingly well, Callie DTO, and
Ah,
then the new Mistress Hour coming out soon, probably this summer, which will
that's
be
right.
fucking amazing.
Yes.
You
So
know,
so many plans ahead.
right?
Both podcasts with Kelly DTO. You're doing
Right.
amazing with both. I mean, we got some good plans for us
Yeah.
ahead. With Kelly DTO is already on a roll. I mean, they're
Yeah.
doing amazing. They're
I
doing
want to meet
so
some fun
great.
people in the kink community and hang out and
Networking,
talk kink.
yes,
I want to
yes.
see Austin, what has Austin has to offer. I'm
Oh
looking forward to
man.
seeing a former play partner there. Like he might come up and see us or me.
Ooh, some Austin folks have already been reaching out to me. Some
Good.
guys, so
But I want to have fun.
I'm
Like I said,
telling you.
like I'm in the fun where it's like I want to learn about the community, like what's going on there. Like, are we having the same issues as we're having here? Like, meet new people, have
Exactly.
fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
we're
then I want to go see some hot motorcycle
oh
racers.
my goodness, there's an event going out
Um,
there, right? And we're about to go to
yeah.
a motorcycle
We're going to
race.
Moto G something X something.
Something
we're
or other,
going
but
to
we're about to see some sexy bikers. Oh
we're
my
gonna go to the
goodness.
Moto GP Grand Prix of the Americas for motorcycle racing. Like,
And we both of us like fast and furious. So
oh, I
we're
like
about to see
fast.
some hot bikers and get
Mm.
some fast furious sexiness going on. I don't know, but damn.
I've never been, but let's try it out.
Oh yes.
Add that to
Can't
the
wait for that.
variety list, you know? Fuck, I'll put you on a fucking bike and chain you,
I
motherfucker. Let me
can't
tell
wait.
you.
Maybe I
It,
can ride bitch on some biker's
make you
hot
a bitch
bike.
on
I
a
don't
bike.
know.
I will definitely make you a bitch on a bike.
Like
Done.
you can, man, I don't know.
Done.
We're gonna get into some crazy mess out there, but we're out there for a week and we're about to get fun. We're gonna get to all kinds of hot mess. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Hopefully everything goes to plan. It doesn't get canceled like my Maui, but you know what? We're gonna knock on wood and pray because it's all gonna happen. That's
Well,
right.
I'm
It's
going no
gonna
matter
happen.
what. So
You know what? I'm gonna go. I don't care. Somehow, some way, and
somehow,
make a little detour to see a Mr. J something, Mr. J Love, and try to get that going as well. So, it's gonna be a fun week, and I cannot wait. Well, y'all, before it goes on to 5 hours of this mess. It was so much fun, Miss Jinx, Mistress Jinx. I love you. I love you, girl. With all my heart, I love you. And thank you so much for letting us in on you. You were fabulous,
and
as
just
always.
and just
As
remember,
always.
for yourself and everyone else, you need to stay kinky. Always.
That's right. Well, this is your sexy island girl signing off with a great big mahalo. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening and sticking with me. Much love and kisses to my faithful followers. And for those of you that are new, please join me again. And you all keep staying tuned in for more naughty, kinky fun. And remember to always stay sexy, keep it kinky, Have sweet, sexy, wet dreams and wet, wicked kisses to you. Mwah.